we have to start thinking that all spaces can be learning spaces. It's not only the classroom, and classroom as itself is history. You need different types of spaces for different types of learners, and each one can search the right place where he or she can learn at his or her best. And I think that's the big change.
The idea is that every pupil can find their own best way to learn. Some kids, they might like to sit in the normal chair, and they like to operate with the chair and table, but some other, it might be difficult for them to concentrate in the normal chair, so it's easier for them to work in a bean bag. Or the main idea is that you can choose your best way to learn. You can find the best way. And if you want to lie on the floor and do your mathematics, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You don't need table and desks to study.
So the evaluation phenomenon-based learning are the most important changes through the curriculum. And of course these spaces are new way to teach and learn, because they are more open, and we give more responsibility for the pupils to take the own responsibility of the learning and studying and the program of the week and all of those things.
In normal school, very traditional school, the cleaning rooms are in the basements, hidden somewhere that you can't see. The idea is that everything is open and we have big windows that pupils can see what's happening in different places, and that's the idea, that you can learn everywhere. And we are learning for life, not just for tests and exams.
Within this reform, and there is this national, we call it SPEAR project in the education, that the children and the pupils, they need to move. We call it liikkuva koulu, this moving school, so that we try to encourage the children and give them opportunities and possibilities to move all the time, and give sort of furniture where they can have sort of this kind of movement. We have noticed, and there is scientific reports on that moving and physical sort of exercise helps learning and well-being. At this moment, when there is a lot of changes and a lot of things going on in the world and in the school world, we want to emphasize that what is important, it's sort of thinking that flexibility and openness and multifunctional spaces are the best solution for the future school, so that you can adapt the school space for many different kinds of learning situations. And we no longer encourage the schools or the municipalities to build classrooms.
And then we were inviting also children to plan the space with us. They would like to work on the floors, and we have those textile floors, and then they were asking us swings and those holes to go in, and then also some maps and those nice colorful things. the teachers are not teaching so much. They teach only 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and after that they give the responsibility of the working and learning to the learners in groups.
This is our first year here in this building, in these new learning environments, and it has changed own thinking a lot. I think pupils have take more own responsibility of learning, and we can see it because I had this class last year in the old building where it's traditional classrooms, and I think they have got a lot new ways to learn too here. We divide into 5 different groups, and every pupil knows which group they belong, and I have especially colors. At the beginning of the day we have thought how we use these different environmentals, and we have pupils, so especially red or yellow or green groups, and I have divided those into different places, and they know where to go when they see their own color.
La progettazione di nuove scuole ormai non si basa più sulle aule, bisogna attrezzare i bambini in un'altra maniera, bisogna renderli partecipi al lavoro a scuola in una maniera diversa, e questa è un po' la richiesta del nostro mondo, ed è cambiato, non viviamo più in un mondo industrializzato solo con input da una persona, ma è un interscambiare di idee anche.
We actually can use the net area very efficiently, so we can even reduce the net square meter amount of the building a little bit by little. We are kind of engineers in this, so I personally think about when they ask for a new school, I start thinking about how many net square meters per pupil you need, and we try to reduce this, for instance, from it could have been 14 or 12. Now we have come even to 9, I think, in basic school system. And I'm talking about the rental area, which we think, and which is all the net space that you have in the building. But it's improving a lot. And with this, even if the investment cost per square meter is about the same, and we can make the school more efficient, we save investment cost.
Nelle scuole esistenti dove ovviamente esistono ancora queste aule, si possono lo stesso comunque praticare questo tipo di insegnamenti, non è che per forza le pareti devono essere abbattute.
We put the desk to the corridors, and the doors of the classes are open so that the children can ask teacher, or if they can do that, they can go to the corridors and work there also in pairs or groups, and then they come inside the classroom. So they are more open. All the learning environments are more open, despite I have this old building.
In Helsinki we have a lot of old schools that have a corridor and classrooms on both sides, and that's the big challenge. How can we change the culture in such schools, and is the building able to accommodate new ideas? And we started a system that for every 100 students, each school must design a new learning environment, and with the tools they have there, which means furnishing actually. And it means that they have to take care of how they use the large hallways and halls. Can there be learning? But they should do it with the furniture they have there. And that's the thing how we think it's going to go through the whole Helsinki school system.
In Finnish national core curriculum that we have just recently introduced, there is even more emphasis on the joy of learning and students' well-being. School can be stressful, and many of the activities children are engaged at school are not always so engaging or motivating or meaningful. So we are very much now emphasizing teachers and school communities together with other partners to design learning environments and pedagogies that are meaningful and also take into account students' interest in their engagement and that they find joy in these activities.